Hi there, this is Aidan from Southwest Systems. Hi there, we're just going to run through our Pub EPOS Till Systems cloud back office software, specifically for pubs and pubs restaurants. We're going to try and keep it under 15 minutes to go through all the core stuff. So if I just run through the cloud back office software and the features, and you can see why our systems are so popular in pubs. So the first thing we have is branches. If you have more than one branch, it will come under here. This can be pulled under the sort of same cloud database and reporting area so that you share it, e.g. like a chain, or we can separate them if you want to isolate them in two separate sites. So that's the branches. Users is the number of cloud users on the back office software. So you can have as many cloud users, you just need your email, have individual passwords. We can also do a bit of security in terms of who can view reports, who can't, and that can be added there. You can have as many users as you want. You can have 99 users if you want, and obviously you can have as many front-end staff managers as you want as well. Reports is where you run the financial reports. So there's quite a lot of reports here. They're mainly split into sales Z read and sales. These are the core ones. So you've got real-time sales and also any sales after a sales Z on each till. So sales Z read, if you wanted to run, say, cash by branch, you would just choose your date range. Again, it's like a booking system. You choose your date range, run the report, and it automatically pulls the data for you. Now, all the reports can be printed to A4, and also they can be exported to PDF, Excel, and CSV. So everything is fully date rangeable. So here's the options here for the outputs: PDF, XLS, CSV. So this is all for digital tax laws. All reports have the option to run different branches if it's integrated. If you have multi-branch as a chain or an SME or independence, and also you've got date selection. So you just run the report. So this is a typical financial report. You've got net sales, cash and draw, cash declaration, credit declaration. RF is refunds, tax was taxable. The buttons that are pressed are voids, no sales cards. No sales would normally make manager controlled, but you can see it on here in the list of departments, and then it goes on to say groups, group sales and cashiers. So food, drink, wet, dry. You can also run, if you put cost prices in or use the stock module, you can have item sales profit. So you can then work out, potential profit on every item line by line. There's sales by supplier if you're using the stock module. You've also got cash by till. So if you've got 3 tills, 6 tills with us, 8 tills from Southwest Systems, then it will literally show you individual cashing up of each till. So ECR1, till 1, till 2. Some reports also have other sort of pull downs as well. So for instance, if you wanted to say, oh, I want to look at just the drink and see what items were sold, or I just want to look at the bottles and the draft, you can isolate that, and then it will only show the data for those departments, which is quite handy when you're assessing things. So if I want this in Excel, as long as you've got a licensed copy of this in Excel, it will then populate for you, and you can just literally run the report. And then the report will show. It's that easy to use. So if I go back at the moment, again, you've got item sales per till, monthly cash per till, department sales. You have top 50 bestsellers. You've got hourly staff sales, hourly sales by item, hourly sales item by staff. So you can fully customize this to your business requirements, and you just run the reports that you want to run. So as long as there's data there, then the report will run. Okay, so that's the top sales, 5 Budweisers there. That's the most popular. Journal shows you. So this button here, Journal, shows you, every single transaction on the till. So this is all electronic, so you can see who's done what by date, time. The sales log lets you again choose particular staff members, and you can then run the sales log, which basically gives you a bit more information. It says what they're doing. So it says if they've done a discount, a void. It's basically by date and time stamp, building a profile of each staff member, how and what they're selling, which is very handy. And you can match this up with your CCTV and other things. Dashboard, depending on what mod you have, this is like an overview for smartphones, tablets, where you can see in graphical format from your tablet or PC what's going on. So in this case, Phil was the top seller. Okay, only £8.10, but we've just put in a few sales. We've got last item sold, so this is real time on the right hand side here of every item sold. Department sales, soft drinks in comparison to draft. This is again a real time report here of cash sales. We've got group sales, so food and drink, sales over time, over a date range. This is what was popular by department, again by amount over a particular date range, but you can do it each day or each month. And again, there's a lot more reports as well you can run. Top 50 bottom PLUs, what's not selling. Top PLUs by volume again, so that's what's popular. Okay, so that's that. Balance report shows you, if there's any discrepancies, it will identify that by date range for your branch. Now we move on to programming. So you've got here groups, departments, PLUs. You've got staff members, so you can change staff. So say if John leaves, I'm going to replace this with Aidan from Southwest Systems. He's a new guy. And then all you do is go back, prepare data for sending, and that data would be sent to the tills. So you can prepare your menu in advance. PLUs is where you change and edit prices. So if I go into the draft, I go Guinness. It's gone now to 4.20. We're going to drop the price. I can go save. San Miguel, I'm going to drop the price to 4.10. Save. And then again, you just go back, prepare data for sending, and that will send the data to the new menu enhancements to the till. If you want to add a new item, the easiest way to do that is you can either create the item manually, or you can clone an item in the same department. So say I clone this San Miguel, and we're going to do, San Miguel, let's just say Sol large. This is just a poor example, but it doesn't matter. We're just explaining it, how easy it is. So I've changed the price. There's a little margin calculator there as well, which people like. And then it's linked to the draft. It's linked to the it's pre-priced item. So it's held all the settings, basically, the VAT rate, the colour, any other things linked to it. So when I go save now, it's just at the bottom here, Sol large. So that's how straightforward it is. And again, back, prepare data for sending, and your stuff will change on the tills when you want it to. We can also do set menus, so pudding options, mains options, cooking types, so how cooked, rare, medium rare, all that sort of stuff. They can be priced or non-priced. You can select once, or you can repeatedly select it. So say like a pizza, you want to say you have 5 toppings, you can keep hitting the toppings, then when you're done, you just press skip to finish. We also do stuff like mix and match, so in this case, free shots for a set amount. It can be anything you like though. So we can fully customize it there. We also do stuff with order character. So some pubs like this. This is a bit more restaurant-y now. So this is where we can do starters, mains, and desserts. So we can have order character, so they appear when you press starters, mains, desserts. Some people like that. Some people don't. That's for the kitchen print for the chef. If we go back and we go in here, we can do void reasons, so we can customize that. Guest changed mind, we're going to add a new void reason. We've also got the VAT rate, which we set, the technicians set, 20%, 0%, that's the most common in pubs. Scheduler's bottom one here, lets you add stuff like happy hour. You can disable this on and off. You can call it whatever you like. You can have multiple running as well. In this case, we're going to do a price shift at a specific day. You can turn it on, turn it off. We're going to say this comes on at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and then it will change. And you can enable, disable. Link your items, and it will automatically change on the system. Other things we've got is the stock control module. So if you want this, the Southwest Systems team can set this up. So what happens is the first thing you do is you've got to add your suppliers. So I've added Bookers and I've added us as a stock as a supplier. We've also got templates that you can manage, so you can save a regular order template. So you fill in the details here. Fill in my details, all the data there. Save. And then what you can do from there is you can basically go back to your items. You can link an item to to the supplier. So in this case, Guinness is already linked. So you link the item to the supplier, and then once you've done that, you can order. So you can order with your supplier, which is very straightforward. So I'm going to just convert this. We've got all the unit conversions you can think of. But we can add as well more unit conversions as well. We can customize it to how you want it. So I'm going to count in pints, count in gallons, do that in pints, convert. Then what you do is you make an order up. So if we go back, we go stock orders, and you're going to add new order. Let's go back here. For some reason it's changed to that. For some reason, Southwest Systems. Okay, so we go orders, add new order. We're going to go Southwest Systems. We're going to look for the items. So we're doing draft. We're going to add the San Miguel. So it's 11 gallon keg we're going to order. We're going to say it's £140. You can put a reference there. And then once you've done that, you can also set up a template. So in the bottom here, reg draft order. So you can reorder it again. Don't have to do that, but you can do templates for each supplier. We go OK. It's saying now we've got a order on the go. We can print this. We can view this, print this. We can save it. You can email it to your supplier, or you just ring the order through. And then when the goods come in, the delivery note comes in, you go receive order. And then all the lines here, you go copy ordered quantity to received, complete order documents. You can even say one 24 pack of whatever on back order. You go complete order document, go OK, and as soon as you do that, it goes into stock. So from there, you get all these stock reports, so stock values, order history, summary goods received, stock reorder, stock take history. So if I go stock values and then run the report, we'll then see that we've got basically San Miguel, we got 11 gallon keg. So there's 11 gallons in there, and then it will count down. You could have it counting by pints or gallons. It really depends on how you want to do it. Obviously, bottles come in 12, 24 pack, or you can count them as single items. And if I want to view that in PDF, I can, again, like I said, every report can be exported by date range to PDF, Excel, and CSV. Obviously, with the stock taking, you also get the stock taking facility. You've also got the unit conversions, like I said, loads of combinations there. We can do wines as well, 125, 250, 175. You also get the ingredient stuff, which you can edit, and other things as well as wastage. So I can add a wastage. You know, I'm going to waste a bottle. Again, you know, it was damn it was dropped. Sam did it. And that obviously offsets it from stock lost or stolen. And then there's other things as well, but that's the core of it. We also do employees, time and attendance. So you can do jobs, manage a server, you can create a new job. You add a new employee or their records, their login, their password. You can even add pay rates. And then from that you can cite the employees sign in with a PIN number. And then from that you get the time and attendance reports. This is a module. So you've got your list of employees, which you can run. And then you can run the time and attendance stuff. I don't think we got data for this, but you can see the fields. You can see clerk as staff, job type, pay rate, date time, end time, total, break time. So we can do breaks as well. And again, if you just want a very specific report saying what staff member has done, how many hours, how many minutes, break time, this report will give it here, again by date range. The cache declaration you can do before a Z, that's included at no extra cost. But if you want the caching up facility on the cloud, this is where you can add your sort of end of day cash and credit for each till for each site. And then there's also the facility to add petty cash, total to bank, total expenses, income expenses codes, so whatever you want. So income could be a slot machine, expenses could be paying out for like milk for staff or going to the supermarket, whatever. That's all there if you want that as an option. Most of our customers just have the free cash declaration feature. Other features that I can run through with you is that obviously we do corporate stuff as well. We can do very specific chain type stuff where you can just say those sites do price changes, other sites do those price changes. Again, keyboard management can be done per site or group sites together. It's very straightforward to do. There is in here a quick prices column, so you can set, like, you know, if you want to quickly change prices, you don't have to go into each product each time. You can go here, You can also increase or round or percent a range of departments for a particular store and save it and send it. That's quite common. Um, Other things to do as well, you can do table layouts, move the table layouts, customize the keyboard. It's not a programmer's thing that we do, but we can do it. And then obviously you've got data synchronization per branch, set menus, everything. You know, we can do all that. That's really it, really. Just if there's any other questions you got, please contact Salvo Systems. But I mean, this is a full, you know, full demonstration of the system, of the cloud. And we've also got things like, you know, stock taking facility, stock sheets, and then a few other reports as well, lists. And then you've got your favorites. We can assign favorite reports for you, so you can just click on them, which is great. Thanks for listening. Please get a quote from us. We're more than happy to help. We offer competitive prices, and these systems are designed for pubs and pub restaurants. Thank you very much.